Well, this is depressing. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So I don't normally do movie news update videos. I don't know why, I just never really have. I feel like there's so much news coming out for movies, it's hard to really keep track of it all. But this news I heard today, I feel like I wanted to get my opinion out there the most because I'm very passionate about this movie franchise. It is a franchise that has stuck with me since I was 13 years old, so I feel like I really should put my voice and opinion out there about this movie. And this is just going to be a really quick video, just something to just like get out there. I didn't really plan what to really talk about with this. I'm just kind of speaking from the heart, so to say. So if you haven't heard by now, the James Bond franchise is now completely under Amazon's creative control. Longtime series producers Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli, they announced today that they are officially stepping down as Bond producers, and now the franchise is actively, as of now, fully under Amazon's control, which is something that a lot of Bond fans, including myself, have speculated, guessed would happen eventually, but I don't know, a little part of me was kind of hoping that it wouldn't happen because I'm not gonna lie, this news really doesn't get me excited. I heard about this news this morning while I was at work, so obviously I couldn't like grab my camera and make a video quickly. I actually just got home from work as of recording this, so I've had pretty much all day, most of the day, to really let my thoughts simmer and really settle on this issue or topic, whatever you want to call it. And at first I was like, okay, so there could be some possibilities here, but as I really thought about it, I was just kind of like, yeah, but it's not really possibilities that really get me excited. First off, because I've heard some Bond fans say this, and it's really been true for me as time has gone on. The James Bond movies have really felt like this own like handmade product. Even the lesser Bond movies, it feels like it was like this handmade product that was made by producers and directors and writers that really care about the source material and care about the character and the franchise. And with it now being under Amazon's control, a big corporation, it runs the risk of it feeling too overstuffed, too factory made and generic. And with recent comments that Amazon has made about James Bond as they feel it's just content, which really pissed off Barbara Broccoli, that sentiment really feels true. Say what you want about No Time to Die, but it had this other film world feel to it that's different from a lot of other big movies that have been made recently. The Marvel movies, the Star Wars, whatever they're doing with Star Wars now. A lot of streaming movies, like the James Bond movies feel cinematic. They feel big and epic, even though it's real world stuff in the movie. And now with it being under Amazon's creative control, it feels like it's really going to turn into another Marvel or Star Wars or streaming movie thing. It's going to feel like it's just there to make money, which is what Amazon has done with a lot of their content that they make. I really don't see what Amazon has made content-wise as something big or new or groundbreaking, really. I just feel like it's just made to keep the content algorithm going. And now James Bond is unfortunately feeling like it's gonna go into that realm, that topic, whatever you want to call it. And it honestly makes me upset. This is a franchise that has meant so much to me since I was 12, 13 years old. I can't remember which age, but it's meant so much to me. Even the lesser movies, the movies that I just downright hate, I'd rather watch those than really any original streaming movie that is just going to be forgotten about the minute after you watch it. I understand Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli's reasons for stepping down as producers. They are getting older, and they do have other projects that they want to focus on, and they they were quoted as basically saying that they went into a little more detail, but that's basically the reason why they couldn't find it seems like they couldn't find a good common ground with Amazon on the direction to take the Bond franchise, and they have other projects they want to work on. So I understand that, but part of me was kind of hoping they would have passed it on to their kids, because I know Michael G. Wilson's kids, at least one of them, said that they're still interested in being involved with the franchise. So a part of me just kind of felt like they were just going to pass it on to them and let them be full creative control, but that's not the reality anymore. It's now it's now under Amazon. The only bright side I can see with this is that it does seem like we'll be getting more James Bond movies quicker than we have been. I mean, the Daniel Craig movies, besides Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace, from Skyfall to Spectre to No Time to Die, especially No Time to Die, there was a long gap in between movies. A lot of it was legal issues. A lot of it was like trying to figure out the right direction on where to go with it. So with it being under Amazon now, you could say it's a good thing that we're going to be getting more movies. And yes, for a typical movie Bond fan, that would be exciting. And I am excited to see that, to see more stuff being made. But I'm also looking at it from a business perspective, so to say, at least trying to look at it as a business perspective. They just want to make content. They're going to just dump stuff out there. At least that's what it feels like. They're just going to make stuff and dump it out there because they want money, and James Bond makes a lot of money. I've also heard talk that they want to make a James Bond cinematic universe. That topic has been going around for a number of years now, and that really, really doesn't interest me. I'm not interested in a young James Bond series. I'm not interested in a Q movie or a Moneypenny series or an M mini series, whatever the ideas could be made with that. I am not interested in that. From No Time to Die, I really loved the character Paloma, and a lot of people want a spin-off series or movie about her. I'm not even interested about that. It's okay for great characters to be great characters in a single movie. For some reason, people don't want to admit that. My main worry and concern with it is that James Bond went from this cinematic event that would happen every handful of years to just now being like everything else, where it's just going to get made. It's just going to get thrown out there, made, forgotten about within a couple weeks, and then the next thing is going to come out like a few months or a few years later, whatever they decide to do. You know, they're going to make a bunch of spin-offs and TV series and stuff like that, and that just really doesn't interest me. So yeah, to me, it's disappointing. I'm really disappointed to hear that. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. Are you actually really excited about this? Or are you like me, and from what I've heard, a lot of James Bond fans, and they're just upset and pissed off with this? But again, let me know what your guys' thoughts on this matter in the comment section below. And just like always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe right here if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, take care.